Boom. Oh, excuse me. We're going to see a movie that BJ doesn't even know what we're going to see. It's our fourth movie of the weekend. We're super burnt out on movies. We went to Costco because the Euros stand was closed, and I ate a terrible sandwich.
It was fucking awful.
It was, I'm actually going to show you. Riley thought it was okay, but the cheese...
Look at how much cheese is on there, guys.
And it's like gross cheese. It's like, they put so much cheese on this thing. It's all like mangulated too. I don't know.
I don't know what
It was
happened.
horrible. I only ate that much, and I was like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah.
So I'm a little pissy.
Costco.
Like I said, BJ, he doesn't know what we're going to see.
Idea. They know.
We're going in blind.
Laughing.
I think it's going to be fun. If you clicked on this, you already know what it is.
I still don't. So,
yeah, so I think it'll be a good time. I believe it was short, which is good.
You said an
hour and a half.
Okay.
So,
well, they don't make movies like that anymore.
yeah. So I don't know. What do you think, Riley? He read a paragraph on it. He didn't. Neither of us watched the trailer.
I think I'm mixed about it.
He said earlier he thinks that we'll like it more than him. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Is it? I'm not gonna ask.
We'll see how it goes, and I suppose there's
See
not.
you on the flip side.
There's not a whole lot left to
There's
say about it
nothing
except
to
for
say.
that fucking chicken bacon jam. Hold on, I gotta show you again.
One more time.
It's because what the horrible thing is, there's this bacon jam on it. Ugh.
It's sweet.
It's sweet. Look at that. It's like a pasty fucking bunch of, it's fucking
You
gnarly.
get what you paid for.
What?
$8.
$7
$7
a piece?
for that?
I could have gotten, because
Yeah.
the Euros are like $8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word to fucking shout out to Costa's Euros in Duluth. They got two locations. One's in West Duluth. One's at Menards in Hermantown.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Unfortunately, they weren't open.
They were closed.
They were
They
closed
said they
for
opened at 11. We got there at 18 after.
Yeah, and it was.
Fuckers. Anyway,
Maybe
ruined my
somebody
whole
was
day.
Maybe
I was kidding.
Sundays they're off.
Yeah, you're probably right.
It could be.
Oh, whatever.
You'd feel like, yeah. What? Anyway.
Yeah, this isn't helping the review at all.
No, it's just dragging shit out for
All
no
right.
reason. All right, guys.
See yous.
See ya.
Boom! We saw Am I Racist? And, yeah, it was a good time.
It was a lot of fun. Everyone in the theater, we all kind of were bunched together and laughing.
It was kind of horrible because at first I was like, really? These guys, we sit in like the row, like the first row from the very front of the theater. You know, there's always a
Right.
separating aisle for people to walk and go up the stairs.
Yeah.
We're sitting right there,
And they
and
trust
this couple comes in right behind us, and I just hear like
Oh.
chewing popcorn, sloshing around their drink. I was like, really? You're gonna
That's
fucking
normal. Imagine if it was a full theater.
I know, but the fact that it wasn't a full theater, they could have went back a row.
But they didn't want
But
to.
anyway, it ended up adding to my enjoyment because we were all laughing together.
Yeah, and saying
We're like a big group together just laughing at this movie because it's hilarious.
It's really.
This movie is fucking hilarious.
It's full of beautiful irony, and
Yeah.
and it definitely picks apart the idea of racism.
It doesn't say like racism isn't real.
No.
It just makes fun of these people pushing racism
as an agenda.
and
the
making money on it.
consequences- Exactly. The consequences are worse when they keep like he really said, like, why are we talking? Why do we want racism to end? We should stop even referring to each other as different colors. Like that's such a simple idea, and I've thought that for a long time. Like even acknowledging it is like what perpetuates it.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and then you teach it to people, and you make money off of that, and you
It's the money thing that's absurd.
indoctrinate people in ideas that you try to convince people, you gaslight them into making them feel bad about themselves because I'm white and I have privilege and I'm automatically racist and I can't help it, and it's subconscious and I can't control it and all this, and it's like, why are you telling people that?
He makes fun of all that.
He does.
That's the best part
That's
of the movie.
whole point.
I don't want to get all political on this at all.
But his methodology of teasing at that all of it.
Matt
it's
Walsh,
really fucking
he's
smart.
hilarious.
It's smart.
He's got another movie that I haven't seen. It's called What Is a Woman?
Yeah,
I
sure
bet
if
it's
it's just like
hilarious.
this, then it's going to be brilliant.
It's gotta be hilarious.
This is a great.
He just the way he acts around people,
Yeah.
he's fucking funny as shit. This dude's amazing. He's amazing.
Yeah, he's got this deadpan kind of delivery, and he'll catch people. He does interviews with people, and he'll catch them. And so you're saying like he'll make them contradict themselves and look like idiots because what they're preaching is just not.
It's terrible.
It's awful.
And they're all like
it's divisive
writers of books that are trying to push their books and and like have these workshops, and like that race to dinner was the worst thing ever.
It was.
I was like, oh, I hate these people.
This country needs to burn to the ground. I'm like, wow.
Yeah. He's like, this country's a piece of shit. Some lady says, "Is like, oh my god,
yeah,
what an awful
delivering
thing to say.
a workshop. Like, you're not, then you shouldn't live here. Then go
it was
live
horrible.
somewhere else.
It was horrible.
It was crazy.
Like some of the people that he interviewed, I was like, oh my god, these people are awful.
Cringy, and they're just the
I know. I recommend you go see this
for sure
because it's fucking hilarious.
It is. It's.
I laughed really. It's the most I've laughed at a movie
in
for
a long time.
Since like
for 2 years.
The Meg or something.
Yeah, like literally. Not because it was stupid, but because it's really clever.
Actually, cleverly
it's smart.
Yeah, I know. And
smart.
The guy,
it makes you think about things.
He's an improv guy too.
Yeah,
because they're all during interviews. He comes up with just some fucking awesome lines.
Yeah,
that he's just busting these fucking people's chops right in their tracks.
Yeah,
I'm like, this guy's awesome.
He throws their own gaslighting right back in their own face.
Exactly. So his whole shtick is that he pretends to be like the most anti-racist person.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how
and he ends up being like the most.
Well, he gets training.
Yes,
he gets certified to be
a DEI.
Yeah, diversity, something,
equality, inclusiveness
person, an agent, basically. Yeah. And then he starts his own workshop, and it's about like how he's on this journey of trying to not be racist because. He didn't know he was racist and all this shit. So he's like, oh crap, I feel guilty. I should, and it's his whole journey. And then how in the end he's like, this is really kind of dumb. This is fucking stupid. Yep. Like, what am I doing with my life? Why don't we
my
just
man bun and my fucking skinny
jeans? Some of the cool things that he pointed out where, he goes to a biker bar and there's like and it's like everyone who talks to, they're the nicest people ever. They're like, oh yeah, like most of my friends are black. Most of like, I don't, like they're the least racist people. Sounding. Yeah. Just the way they talk.
It is like an interview, like with cameras,
so many people,
so you never know. But what do you think, Riley? We've said our piece for a minute here.
I don't know.
You were laughing pretty good.
Yeah.
Once you found out that it's a real workshop that this guy has.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's actually.
It was hilarious.
Yep.
Like
he's got 9 steps and they're just absurd.
And the last one is he hands out whips to whip self-flagellation. And people were
like,
going
I'm out of this because
some
of them were gonna.
This whole movie's like a hidden camera movie.
Yeah.
So let's get to ratings and we'll wrap this up. I think because there's not too much we can really say.
I wish that movies like this are like
it's a documentary more.
It is, and it's super uncomfortable.
Yes,
in a lot of ways.
It was.
And then like you're getting breaths of like you're drowning in the uncomfortable, but you get a breath every now and then with a laugh.
It's fucking hilarious.
And it keeps popping the bubbles for you.
So going in blind.
Oh man!
Once you saw the title, what were you thinking?
I could see the look on your face.
I was not happy.
No.
Yeah.
I was like. For one, how do we do a review on this? Because it's social commentary. It's not really about a movie.
That's why I kind of just want to rate it and
I'm
get
just like,
going on it.
God, this is going to be weird. And then it just started out. It was, for me, I think everyone should watch this, honestly.
I think so, too.
I think it's a good... Like in this time of need right now, our nation is really divided, and everyone's full of. It's all smoke and mirrors, and this kind of dispels a lot of that whole, social justice warrior shit. Where those people are
as long as you get that it's humor.
Yeah, that it's satire.
Like,
it is. I don't know. The message is that like we all bleed red.
Basically,
that's it. It's so simple.
Like the fucking
and like
the SOD song, "We All Bleed Red."
Yeah,
Stormtroopers of Death.
Yeah,
look it up.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but it's like don't fall for people gaslighting you and telling you who you are. you know who you are, right?
Yeah.
You may be racist, maybe you're not. It doesn't, as long as you treat people, whatever, right? Like that's the, so like when it gets to that, I think it does a really fucking outstanding.
Would you watch this again?
Yeah, I think it would.
I think that this would be,
but I wouldn't watch it by myself.
I think this would be, I would laugh almost as this, just as much.
Yeah, you can't.
Because
there's such,
the humor is so
yeah,
basic that it's, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's so funny on a core level.
You're right.
That it's hilarious. It's people, it's these people he interviews that are just dumb too, and they just
so
walking into their own traps and holes.
Yeah, and he just asks them a question and they can't fucking answer it. It's like,
I'll tell you this, I had a really good time. It didn't feel way too long.
No, it's a what, 1 hour and 20 you said?
No, I think it's a lot longer. I'm looking at the time. I think it was an hour and 45 maybe.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, if we're having to rate it, I'm going to give it an 8.
I'm going to give it a 9.
Okay.
I fucking loved it. It was super fun, funny. I laughed my fucking ass off.
Yeah.
I was like losing my fucking my voice a little bit at the end.
There's moments of like, oh, and then, oh.
There was also, there was a few moments where I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
And then I'd laugh at it because he
oh my God.
And these holes and everything.
Here's the thing, I don't know how.
Hold on, let's get him a rating.
Okay, go ahead.
What do you got for a rating, kid?
I don't even know. It's
so
it was
weird.
Such a
8. I think 9. I honestly think everyone should go see it.
Yeah, I think so.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And it's not for adults or anything either. The couple swear words, they bleep them out.
Yeah.
So it's like totally like a PG movie, really. It's just talking about racism at its core, basically. What do you got for a number?
I'd say 7.
7?
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get to spoilers.
So
there is none.
So how does he get these people who are real people who've made a bunch of money off of all this
By
stuff?
giving them that amount of money that they ask.
Oh,
every time he sets up an interview with someone,
say,
it says, this cost us $15,000.
Yeah, it does.
It cost the producer
and then
$15,000.
Well, the one lady, it was 50,000.
50 for fucking
the shortest interview
like
of the whole movie.
Minute.
Yeah, it was about
embarrassing.
A minute. Yeah.
Like it's people
Pathetic.
basically trying to get attention and money, and they use the race card.
Yeah.
Over and over, like people building their whole careers
and
on racism and
everything,
perpetuating it so that they can keep making money. And he does point out like how, people in high positions in power like benefit from us being divided through racism.
Correct.
So keeping that in mind, it's kind of an exposure and a behind the curtain of like what
a little bit
it is, and it makes these people look so dumb.
There's this fucking moment.
Oh, it's so priceless.
I'm gonna explain this moment towards the end. There's this lady who wrote White Fragility and Nice Racism, right?
Yeah.
And she's like the main topic of half the damn movie.
Yep.
And he finally sets up an interview with her.
Yep.
Right? And it cost, what, $15,000 or something like that?
For 5 minutes with her.
For 5 minutes.
It costs less for her than the other.
And what he does is he's like, well, I want to make reparations. My producer's black, so he gets him over here. And he's like, here, it's reparation. Because, like, World War II, Germany had to pay reparations. They actually paid money based on the damages they did. So he's doing this to black. He's like, here's like $15. He gives
it to the guy. He's like, hey, thanks, man.
And she's like, are you okay with this? He's like, I don't turn down cash. Turn down money.
It was so funny.
And then he's like, yeah, so what are you gonna do? And she's the author of this book about race. And she's like, okay, I guess I'll go get some money. And she went and got money.
She went to her purse
and got like $30.
And then he gave him some cash.
him.
And the whole time she's just like, this feels really weird.
It
and
feels
it's like,
wrong.
Yeah, it's right. It doesn't feel like, and he's like, but you said like, and
you said you wanted,
like, this is what it is.
I'm trying to make a difference now.
The
systemic stuff is going to take time, but I'm doing it now.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's money.
It starts at an individual level.
And his producer's like, oh, thanks, man. And the look on her face was like, she got trapped. She didn't realize it till right after she gave him the money, and she's like, uh-oh. Okay, this is a bad PR.
I should have not fucking because now all those super elitist and know-it-alls of the racist world they fucked up just by even being around this guy.
It was hilarious.
Anyway,
I think
I'd say that's enough.
There's not
excellent movie.
There's not a whole lot to
I mean,
spoil or
there's
talk about.
every little scene is a gem. So like
Everything.
to spoil it would be taking the air out
It's
of the
his
sails.
personal journey, but it's like the narrative of the whole movie is like his personal journey to understand racism,
Yeah.
and fight it and defeat it.
Yeah, and then he's like,
And he's like, I can't. By the end,
Yeah.
he's like, it's just the thing. It is what it is.
you know,
So,
but by
there's ways to not do it.
right,
And to
and
be
that's
better
the
about
thing,
it.
and like
That's it.
you know, to me, it's the gaslighting, trying to convince people
Yes.
that they're racists. You know, we may have racist thoughts every now and then, just we act
Jesse
on them
one,
or whatever the fuck.
that actor from Empire. So that
Oh,
that was a real
God.
thing.
Yeah, I remember that.
Where it got exposed that it was a fake. Like
Yeah.
he wasn't attacked by mega people
Yeah.
with a noose around, and he reenacted the whole thing.
He
and
did.
It's so
He's
funny.
like, I wanted to get someway. And I wanted to know that's like,
God damn, I'm
bleach,
hungry.
the bleach smell.
Justin Smollett.
They hit me. I poured bleach on me.
It was so awesomely done.
That was well done.
He's laying with his I don't know. It was good. It was.
I hate the subject matter and the fact that
So
it
do I.
exists. That's
Oh, yeah.
why it's hard.
It's
It
super
was
uncomfortable.
terrible.
It is, and like, you know,
And that's what makes it hard to rate it.
That's what was hard
Yeah,
for me.
yeah.
But the way he went about it is why
as,
it's a 9
as a piece of
to me.
film, it's
But
really
it
well
was
done.
a fun,
Yeah.
comedic
Yeah.
God damn.
movie.
It makes
So-
me feel
Well,
better
and it's
about
still-
being a human being.
It still
I would
addressed
watch
some
it.
stuff too. So
It
I would
did. It
recommend
did,
watching it.
and
Yeah.
you know, we're all humans, and that's
Yeah.
all that really has to happen. Just be yourself, and if you're a good person, you're a good person. If you're a bad person, whatever. It's like we don't have to put labels on people,
yeah,
and that's
But
it.
we're not here to teach anyone a lesson. Just go
that's
see the movie.
what the movie's suggesting. So
Go see the movie. It's
Take
fun.
it for what it is.
Take-
Take a bunch of people.
take a bunch of people, because
Yeah.
this is a laugh
You'll
fest,
all
and
laugh-
you'll be
'cause-
giggling together and doing.
Because what's going to happen is you're going to say, "Should I laugh at that?" But your buddy's going to laugh.
Yeah.
So then you're going to laugh and have a good
and
time.
it'll be okay.
Yes.
it's okay.
Because it's okay to laugh
Comedy
at.
is okay.
Yeah, it's okay to laugh at shit like this.
So-
especially
Yeah.
the
That's
way
only
that
one
it's
that's funny.
framed.
It's how we
Is to
process
point
it.
out
Yeah, exactly.
Stuff.
It's better than fucking getting angry and hurting other people.
Right.
So-
Or flipping things on them and ruining their lives because you're upset. So
But anyway,
grow some skin.
it was nice talking
anyway,
to you.
Yeah, like, share, subscribe, guys. Bang the bell, leave
spiel,
a comment. Is this like good commentary on, like, do you agree with it? Was it offensive to you? Was
And if
it
you've
not?
seen his other document,
Yeah, let
like,
us know.
yeah.
Is it like this one, or is it as
Documents.
good? We'll see.
Documentaries.
Documentary.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Well, for
So-
a surprise movie, good job. You got me. You got me once again.
I had
Really
no
good-
idea what to expect.
Holy crap!
I thought it might be
With
absolutely
a title
terrible,
like that. Wow.
and I
Fun.
thought it might be absolutely fantastic. So,
cool. All right. Well,
Yeah.
till next time, guys. Have
see
a good
yous.
one.